today I'm going to be doing a video about things I wish I knew before I went to UWC. My name is Rita Menja and I just finished my first year at UWC USA. UWC stands for the United World College. I have a series of UWC videos on my channel, so if you want to go look at those videos, you can. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you're watching this video and you currently attend a UWC, or you just got into a UWC, or you're an alumni at a UWC. Comment down below your name, which UWC you went to or go to, and what year you're graduating or what year you graduated. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. And I am home for the summer, as you guys can tell, and I'm really excited to make this video because the last couple months, like the last videos that I made about UWC was like me getting in and some of the videos throughout my first year. So I'm very excited to be making this video because I have one more year down for UWC. I made a list on my phone and I'll share with you guys some of the things that I came up with. So the first thing that I wish I knew and understood before I went to UWC is maintaining the 3 S's, which is social life, sleep, and study. So it's kind of like a saying that's well known that you can't maintain both, and if you do maintain both, like one fails and the other succeeds. But personally, I don't think that you can have all 3 and have them be in abundance. So like you get a lot of sleep, you hang out with a lot of people, and you study a lot. I just don't think that those go hand in hand. So I think making your priorities known at the beginning of the year to yourself is very important. Like if you prioritize social life over studying, then that's fine, but just make sure that you know your priorities. And like if you know that you have something coming up for like your classes and there's a party that you want to go to, then it's like, where do your priorities stand? And so just maintaining or trying to like keep like a normal maintenance of at least all 3 of those. Make sure that you're getting adequate sleep because you will need it, because then you won't be succeeding in your classes, and then you'll have like no energy and you won't have the best time, because I know a lot of people that didn't get enough sleep ever and they were like always struggling. So make sure that you're getting sleep. I tried to sleep as early as I could, and also make sure to coordinate with your roommate what time sleep is best for you. I just wish that I knew that it's really hard to maintain those 3 S's, but honestly, if you know where your priorities are, then you'll be fine. The next thing that I wish that I knew before going to UWC is that friends will come and go. I had a different friend group at the beginning of the year than I did at the end of the year, and that is okay. That is just life. There's nothing really to be sad about and nothing to fret over. That's just the reality of moving different schools and going to a new place. You're gonna meet new people that you instantly click with, and throughout the year you guys change and grow as individuals, and you sometimes part ways for various different reasons. But making new friends and having different friend groups throughout your life is not a big deal unless you make it a big deal. But I personally think like meeting a lot of people and finding out who your tribe is the best. And like I love my friends that I have now. You know who you are at UWC, and I don't have any regrets. Friends do come and go, that's a reality, and I hope you guys understand that throughout your entire life, not just UWC, because there will be people in your life that you guys just don't align anymore. You guys are just going separate ways, and that's totally fine. So just make sure that you understand like who your true friends are, who has your best interest, and who wants the best for you, who wants to see you succeed, pushes you to do the best even when you don't want to hear it. Surround yourself with good people and good loving people, and I promise you, you will be okay, especially in a UWC environment. I know that like it's very hard to be away from home, and people who can make this experience really easy, really fun, and really memorable are people that you want to keep around you forever. As a lot of you guys know, UWC people that you go to school with, it's a family. Don't worry about that, but just make sure that you keep good people around. The next thing that I wish that I knew before going to UWC is that you're not going to get as much sleep as you are probably used to. I'm the type of person that I love sleep, and I go to sleep quite early, like at home. Like even during the summer, I go to sleep like 10-11 unless I'm like on FaceTime or like watching a movie. But generally, like even before UWC for high school, I would go to sleep as early as I could. I just like to get sleep because I'm an early bird, but I like to get up like at 5, 6 during the school year to work out. And even during summer, like tomorrow morning I'm going to the gym. So just understanding that your sleep pattern, like I even mentioned with the 3 S's, if you prioritize sleep, I promise you, you will get sleep. I was always going to bed when people were still going out at UWC, and that's fine. I prioritize my sleep. I'll be up way earlier than a lot of my friends and a lot of other people. On Sunday mornings, I would wake up at like 8 do laundry, do a sermon, go to brunch with my friends. By that time, a lot of people are just waking up by the time I'm done with everything. So I just think prioritizing sleep, if that's something that you care about, and even if you don't care about it, I really am an advocate for getting enough sleep because I think that you are a more functional and efficient person. The next thing that I wish that I knew before going to UWC is that it's okay to say no and don't feel bad about it. I would say that there is a lot of peer pressure at UWC, and this is just in the college atmosphere life. When I say peer pressure, I mean peer pressure in the best ways possible and the worst ways possible. I think you guys know what I'm talking about when that comes to different types of things that go into your body and hanging around people that have different influences on you, and everyone has their own values and morals. I think finding out and knowing yourself and knowing what you tolerate and what you don't tolerate is very important. And if there's a weekend that you want to go out and you don't really like what's going on, then it's fine to say no. Nobody's gonna bully you for it, and if they do, there's a lot of precautions at UWC for that, and a lot of people don't stand for negative peer pressure and bullying, so that shouldn't happen to you. But if it does, then there are consequences for those people. But for the most part, it's okay to say no. If you're tired, if you just don't feel like it, you really don't have to give anybody an explanation. Saying no is just as okay as saying yes. The next thing that I wish I understood was FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out, and this is just a life thing, but also when you get to college, it's very noticeable at the beginning of the year per se, because you're in a new place, you want to meet everybody and you want to have as much fun as you can, and like you feel like you're missing out if you're not involved in everything. But I promise you, you will have enough share of fun, especially at UWC. For all you incoming firsties, make sure that you take care of yourself, you take care of your body, your mental health, and I would say try to focus more on the quality over the quantity of things and the events that you're going to and the people that you meet, because make sure that you're investing your time into the right places and you're not just everywhere, because then you can look back and like see how many real friendships have I made and how many events have I actually got to enjoy because I was just trying to appease to my need and wants of just like going out all the time. And I understand FOMO is kind of like inevitable at the beginning of your first year, but with time that will pass, so it's okay. The next thing that I wish I knew before going to UWC is that you need to stay on top of your work or you will fall behind quickly. And when I say quickly, I mean quickly. You can ask all of my second years and even me as an incoming second year. If you don't catch up, even though you live at school, you would think like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna do all my stuff, I'm gonna be on top of everything. If you don't have like a schedule and your priorities are not aligned with everything, then you can fall behind very quickly. So what I recommend is coming up with a schedule and what works best for you about getting your things done and prioritizing. If I have something due for bio or econ, getting it done when it's due, and also having a planner. Like a lot of people that I knew did not have a planner, but like personally I had a planner and it helped me be very successful in my first year at UWC. So I definitely recommend having a planner, and personally I like paper planners. I mean, you can do one digitally, but for me like the paper works best because it's just like right there, and I would open it every day. I would have checklists and making lists of things that I had to do and trying to get things done a few days ahead of time, so I would not stress myself out as much, and I could also like have fun throughout the week when things were due because I wasn't like just cramming everything. So make sure that you have a checklist and that you are keeping your priorities up to date. The next thing that I wish that I knew before going to UWC is staying true to yourself while also being open to changing and growing. And you have to realize that going to UWC, you are going to change. It's literally inevitable. Like you can't really go out there like the same person. Just too much happens, and it's really hard to understand and grasp until you actually go through the experience. And like even sometimes I have conversations with my parents or like my friends, and they just don't understand the UWC experience just because they haven't lived it, and that's understandable. Going into the experience, you will change, but also staying true to your values and your morals is very important, and not being swayed by people. Personally, for me, if peer pressure was happening, then I would stand up for myself and I'd be like, no, that's just personally not like something that I want to do. But also being open to learning about new things and growing. That's why I also said like making sure that you're still being aware that you're in a place to grow and to learn, but also staying true to yourself and not changing because of X, Y, and Z, or because these people don't like you that way, or because you feel left out. Stay true to yourself. You're so amazing and you're so loved. You will find people that will embrace you, and also the most important person to embrace you is yourself. That's why I say stay true to yourself and you will fit in and everything will work out. The next thing that I wish I knew before going to UWC is make sure to make new friends and keep the good ones close. You're gonna meet so many new people from all over the world with different cultures and backgrounds and ethnicities, different religions, different languages. As you are maneuvering your way through the year, you're gonna meet tons and tons of people you're gonna be friends with from the beginning and maybe not towards the end of the year, people who you're gonna be lifelong friends with. Just something to keep a note is you want to keep them close, keep them in your corner. Don't use people, but reciprocate the energy that you get from people. So if you have really good people in your life at UWC, then reciprocate that. Make sure you're checking up on people. It can be very lonely when people get homesick. A lot of people get homesick, like 99% of people get homesick sometime throughout their UWC experience. Mine was later in the year, which is kind of weird, but for everybody it's different. And just making sure that you're being kind and compassionate and caring to people, and just making sure that people are a-okay, but also allowing people to be there for you is also another thing, because sometimes you can be so isolated you think people don't understand. Just let people in. The next thing that I wish I knew before going to UWC is that kindness is everything. As I titled this video things I wish I knew, I know a lot of these things, but I'm kind of conveying these messages as things that I want you guys to know before going to UWC. But being kind will literally get you so far in UWC and in life. Being kind to your teachers, being kind to your peers, being kind to the workers at your school, just everyone can tell. And like even in my teacher's notes and on my report card, personally in my life people have told me I'm a very kind person, and a lot of teachers even notice and like even have quoted back to my parents that like Rita's very compassionate and things like that. So just like be kind to people. You don't know what people are going through, you don't know where people come from, so make sure that you're just being kind. And yes, we know that people will get in arguments, but just like wholeheartedly try to be as kind as possible and make that something that's your daily motivation. UWC is such a small environment that if you are kind, you spread kindness like fire, and the whole atmosphere is just better. So that's something that's very important, because nobody wants to be in an environment that's like negative. So it's very important that you're kind to people just in life. The last thing that I wish I knew before going to UWC is soak in every good moment and have fun. The year goes by very quickly. Literally, I know everybody says that, but trust me, it does. Coming from me, somebody who thinks everything takes forever, like the year literally goes by so quick. My second years are off to college. It's so sad, but like so bittersweet, because I'm so happy for them. They're all such amazing people, and I know that they're gonna do such great things in their life. If you don't take in every good moment, then you're gonna regret a lot of things, because you're gonna be like, my gosh, I wish I enjoyed this more, I wish I went out more. Or you're gonna have a lot of I wishes, and you're just gonna have a lot of regrets, basically is what I was trying to say. In life you don't want to have any regrets, so just soak up in every moment. And if you get a bad assignment or you get a bad test grade, oh well, you can recover and you can do better. Honestly, don't fret about the small things in life. I've learned that the hard way, but honestly, don't overthink, have fun, be kind to people, and just be very spontaneous. Like I love my friend group at UWC because we're so spontaneous. Like, you guys are gonna go to the river and have brunch and this and this. I feel like some people just overcomplicate things in life. That stresses me out. Soak up all the good moments, have fun, and make a lot of friends. Your time at UWC will go by so quick, and you're gonna grow so much as a person. That was my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching this video. And I know a lot of you guys, and I mean a lot of you guys, have been asking for content from me. I got so busy towards the end of the year that I didn't have time to film content, but I'm home now, so I was really in my bed and I was like, I have no excuse. What's my excuse now? I mean, I started working at this like smoothie place. I don't have an excuse not to film for you guys. So more UWC content will be coming soon. If you want to, you should follow me on my Instagram and also at Rita Menja. But thank you guys so much for watching me. The other day I was in Texas with my family, and I added up all of my UWC views, and I had like 28,000 views from UWC videos. Like, that's so crazy, and I know that's such a small number, but honestly, like, to think that 28,000 people have watched my videos. You guys like really love this content, and I even want you guys to follow me throughout my college experience, which is crazy because I'm literally about to have like a college list meeting with my college counselor very soon. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.